Hello everyone and welcome. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, this is going to be me transforming myself into Missy. As I feel like a lot of you know, I love fashion and costuming and makeup and all of that stuff. So honestly, for a very, very long time, I have really wanted to do a cosplay video. So much so that this video, or a video like this, was actually planned for a previous Doctor Who December. And it just turned out that I had too much on my plate between that and kind of my regular schedule. There was no way that I was going to actually complete this and do some sort of final product that I felt that would be, actually entertaining or anything. I don't know. I just didn't think that it would be quality by any means. So in this video, I am going to take you guys on the journey of transforming myself into Missy. Now, I don't know how successful I will be, so we're gonna go on this journey together, good, bad, or ugly. There are a couple aspects that I feel like I'm gonna have to tackle in order to become Missy. Obviously, the first thing that I'm gonna have to look at is the outfit. I'm gonna try to find all of the pieces for the outfit in question. And then there's like the beauty aspect of it, which is going to be hair and makeup, one of which I feel really confident in. And I think I'll just kind of show you guys my process of doing the makeup or trying to resemble the makeup that Missy has. The other one I'm not excited about. I'm kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to my hair. I just sort of curl it, and then sometimes I like brush out the curls and then it looks more wavy than anything else. Or I just have my usual straight hair. That is, I'm not good at kind of coming up with hairstyles. So I think I'm gonna try to attempt it, but if it doesn't work out, then it's quite possible that I am going to ask my dear stylist that, keeps the red hair red, hi Meg. She will hopefully help me out and try to accomplish the right hairstyle. Obviously, I'm going to still have red hair, so it's not gonna look exactly the same, but I mean, you guys know what I mean. So the look that I have decided to try out is Missy's Death in Heaven look. So I feel like this was kind of her first big episode. It's not the first time we saw her, but kind of her big introduction episode, if you want to call it that. Obviously the Dark Water Death in Heaven two-parter. And yes, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. I was kind of down for Dark Water, Death in Heaven, and I went more on the Death in Heaven side because I did not want to have to either find and or create that hat. Completely transparent. I am not crafty. I would not know how to pull it off. So, this whole outfit I feel like is going to be tough enough for me. So hopefully, sorry, I had to nix the hat. So we're going more with Death in Heaven. And I'm just really excited to show you guys this video and if I can successfully transform myself into Missy. So let's see how it goes. Boom. So I basically wanted to show you guys what I got. And yes, I am fully aware that there is dog hair all over the outfit. I will fix that, but I mean, it's the bane of my existence. I'm sure all other dog owners will sympathize. So obviously I got the jacket over here, and over here is the skirt. I originally really wanted to do a whole thing about like trying to go into like maybe thrift stores and trying to find things that look similar to the outfit and not just like finding something good online and buying it. However, COVID really didn't make that possible this year. So maybe for a future video, I will kind of bring you on that whole journey. Obviously that is just a, you know, button down shirt that kind of, that I'll need to iron out, for underneath, and obviously an umbrella. So I got, it's not exactly the umbrella that she has, but I really wanted to have the umbrella, and I had one that had the little kind of hook handle, and it was black, so I think it worked out okay. And accessory wise, this was kind of interesting. So I got, as you can see right here, this is a spiky, I don't know if you could, bracelet. The spikes don't all, they'll move out, as you can see. And because she has a spiky bracelet on her left wrist, I think, and it is, like, it was so difficult to find, because when you Google or try to find some sort of like spiky-esque bracelet, it all looks like leather-bound punk rock stuff. So honestly, that was probably the most difficult thing to find in all of these. There's a ring there that is kind of similar to the one that she wears. And then this is, ignore the dog hair, I'm aware of it. This is kind of the little like brooch. And I did try to find if they could do custom brooches, because I kind of wanted it to be a profile of Peter Capaldi. I thought that that would be like the best little touch ever, but I really couldn't find that. So I just got a regular one. And that is the outfit. Okay guys, so we are moving on to makeup. My skin is looking rough this day, but yeah, I've been really stressed out. Okay, so this is the picture that I'm referring to, obviously Missy and not the doctor. And over here I have a mirror. So if I keep looking down over there, for the more difficult parts of the makeup routine, that would be why. So we are going to start with the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. This is just going to have your makeup last all day. And then moving on to the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It comes out purple. It's a little weird, but it gives a lot of moisture, and it helps a lot when you are having really stressful skin problems like I have been having. And then we are going to move on over to the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This is a tinted moisturizer, so it basically just helps your skin get all on one note. You can apply with hands, because it's kind of like a cream, and obviously make sure to wash your hands. Oh, and for anybody who is curious, all of these products are cruelty-free. I know not everybody cares about that, but that's something that I do really care about. So just so you guys are aware of that. I forgot to say that earlier. So now we are going to move on to the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. And I just showed that really briefly because it's a really old foundation that I have, and it is a little worn down. It doesn't look the best. So I am bouncing it all over my skin. You want to bounce the foundation and not smear it all around, so that it actually gets onto your skin and not just, I don't know, you don't just like move it around. My goodness, my head is so damn shiny from that priming filter. But yeah, so you just want to make sure that you get full coverage all over your face, and bounce it all over so that everything kind of stays in place. And yeah, I think that is about it for that. Oh, I'm very happy for being done. Okay. So now we are going to move on to concealer. So this is Shape Tape, which is kind of like the holy grail of concealers for a lot of people, particularly me. And just so you guys know, whenever I put way too much under my eyes, but what the fuck ever, go big or go home. You can use on any imperfections. and everything like that. So another thing with concealer, and I guess also contouring and highlighting and all of that, where you place it on your face is actually kind of due to your face shape. I feel like a lot of people don't know this. I feel like people just pile on concealer that they see other people, where they see other people pile on concealer, and what you want to brighten up and what you want to darken up on your face is you should definitely take a look at what your face shape is. Okay, so now we are going into powder to make everything stay. This is the Becca Hydra Mist. It keeps moisture sealed in and doesn't make skin super dry in the winter months, so I definitely like using this powder. I normally have a really great powder brush, but for some reason I didn't bring it for this. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not using it, but so you can obviously just use a beauty blender just like I am and put that on your skin. And so the base face makeup is done and good to go. Okay guys, so we are moving on to the eye makeup. I am trying to show you the palette and it's not really working out okay, so that's why I include pictures. So this is the Lime Crime Venus palette. I love their shadows so much. And we are going to start by taking that bottom right corner that is fairly similar to my skin tone, honestly, and placing it all over the eye area. This is just going to really help basically set a good foundation, so all of the other colors will blend very easily on the eye. So now we are going to take that sort of dusty rose color up top, and we are going to place that in the outer corner and kind of buff it into the crease a little bit. And basically a lot of this look is going to be placing colors in the outer corner and then kind of blending it out as best as we can. The whole look that Missy has is a really, really smoky look. So we are just going to build up some of the cooler toned shades. And we are going to take this brush that we were using and just really blend it out. I feel like I'm not going to include all this blending because it's going to be too much after a while. Okay, so moving on, we're going to take a slightly thinner brush, but still a blending brush, and go in with the, oh look, I'm showing you. Watch out, beauty gurus. This is the gray color. And again, this whole look that Missy has is very smoky, very cool toned. And funny thing, this is literally kind of the only cool tone palette that I have, so I really had to make it work for this particular eye look. And the reason that we kind of take a thinner brush is just to pack on the color a little bit more to make it look a little more gray. So now we are going to take that brown color with a much smaller brush. As you can see, as we build on the color, we are taking smaller and smaller brushes and really kind of defining that outer corner with that kind of, I guess, chocolatey brown color. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And I'm kind of like wisping it up a little bit. And again, what are we doing? Blending. I definitely did not include all of the time I spent blending in this video because you guys would be watching it for probably like 15 minutes or something, and that would be ridiculous. Okay, so now we are going to take that white shade that I am like, wow, that's really not showing up on camera, and we are going to brighten up that inner corner lid area. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up, and I don't even think I'm aware in the video that I fucked up. Look at that little thing. Oh, okay. Anyway, but we're taking that white color and kind of just putting it on the lid area because she's got a really kind of clean lid area. Well, at least I'm fixing my mistake, even if I wasn't aware that it happened. And again, what are we doing? We're blending. We're blending and blending and blending. Okay guys, so now we are going in with liner. This is the Too Faced better than sex liner. Listen, cat eyes and eyeliner are so difficult to do. But I guess I'll show you my method. I kind of do really, really light, as you can see, really, really light little wings to make sure that they match. There is nothing worse than doing a bunch of liner and then it not matching the other side. And then I kind of build up from there. I will say what product you use is really important. If you have, oh my God, I'm blinking. What a fucking mess I am. Okay. What product you use is really going to be, kind of the difference. But basically she only has a really, really small wing. So I am taking, going back into that Lime Crime palette and just kind of smoking out that wing because it's like she has a wing, but it's not really a defined liner. It's a little smoked out. So that's why I'm using shadow to sort of complete the whole kind of cat eye liner look, or the minimal cat eye liner look. And I am just going to place a little bit of this black shadow on my lower lash line to make it look like I'm not entirely a ghost, you know, maybe a little bit. And kind of just smoking out that area. So the eyes are looking pretty good. All right, so now we are going to contour. This is probably the most important part when you are trying to look like Michelle Gomez. She has cheekbones as high as the heavens, and I'm really jealous. So I am taking this Morphe Lo-Fi palette with the contour shades. I'm actually not, I think I used the one in the lower corner, and carving out my cheekbones. I know it looks crazy right now. It looks like a crazy streak, and I am going to fix that up later. So now we are going in with the Tarte blush palette, and I am using the color all the way on the left, just giving a little bit of color to my cheeks because otherwise I'd probably look like a ghost. And we are going in with that same Lo-Fi palette by Morphe to do highlight. But I did this so lightly. She doesn't really have a blinding highlight, but I kind of wanted to just have highlight to my face, but she really didn't, you know, have too much going on there. So now we're taking a fluffy, fluffy blending brush, and we are making that contour a little bit better. Basically kind of buffing it out and making it not look as like a crazy like contour streak on her face. Okay, I guess that was me telling you that I'm done. Okay, so I'm trying to show you my lashes and it's not really working out for me. So this is the Tarteist cruelty-free lashes, and I cut the ends off. This is in Sweetheart, by the way. I think that's the lash I used. And I cut the edges off because, little known fact, a lot of companies make lashes extra long, and they, more times than not, probably won't fit on your eye. So this is the toughest part of any makeup routine for me, is getting these damn lashes on. I was so nervous about doing this on camera, and like it took forever. And trust me, I'm gonna cut out a good portion of this whole process. But yeah, so I kind of just place these on. These are really, really subtle lashes. They give you that kind of lash flare, but it really is not. She doesn't have any like big in your face, spiky or fluffy lashes. So I thought these were perfect for her makeup look. And yeah, it just takes forever to get them on. Oh my God, practice makes perfect, but even then you can fuck it up sometimes. I don't know. I think I'm looking at it in the mirror and being like, I can't even tell the difference. So like, whatever. I guess I did all of that for nothing. All right, moving on to lips. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lip. I know that she uses a lipstick in the actual episode, but I want this to last a really long time, and these are my favorite liquid lips that I can use. This is an American Doll. It is a red, which I think is exactly what you need for this look. And now we are going to add some setting spray and be done with the makeup. And here we are. I love the way that this hair turned out. Like, I think it is phenomenal. I think it, you know, obviously I have red hair, so I'm not gonna look entirely like Missy, but I think it embodies the updo really, really well. My hairstylist did such an amazing job. And no, I did not bring, you know, my camera along or anything like that, because I'm just, honestly, I'm not comfortable with, like, you know, putting any sort of pressure on anybody to be on camera if they are not really, you know, wanting to do that or anything like that. So, and I don't think I ever will be comfortable with that. So, I definitely did my own thing and just sort of, you know, went, got my hair done, and came back here. So definitely, I don't know if this really qualifies as me doing the cosplay. Though I did the makeup, I had very little to do with the hair at all. And I don't know if that like breaks cosplay rules or something like that. You guys can let me know if I was supposed to attempt to do this myself. Yeah, I really love the way that this came out. I'm loving my makeup's lasting. I was away for probably a couple hours, so my makeup's lasting really, really well. And the last little bit is, let's get into the outfit. Okay, so this is the finished look, umbrella and all, and the last little bit of this video is going to be me kind of explaining the little photo shoots I did around my house while dressed up as Missy. Well guys, here I am. I am completely transformed into Missy, or my interpretation of Missy. This was a lot of fun. I had so much fun coming up with the makeup and trying to find everything for the outfit. And now I kind of want to show you sort of my finished product, so to speak. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I really had some locations picked out of where I wanted to kind of like take some photos, because I mean, I didn't do all of this work to just like be done with it, talk to you guys for a little bit and, you know, end my day. I really wanted to take some photos, and so I did a couple of different setups and different ideas and everything like that. Again, I was able to get a, you know, one of the setups to be outside, but there was a particular location that I really, really wanted to try, and then it started raining a lot, so I was not able to get to that location. And I'm a little bit bummed about that because it was like kind of perfect, but maybe a different time, a different video, something. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the look. It keeps like folding right there. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Anyway, you know, the bracelet right here. I've got the ring right here. This was so hard to pin on. This took me a very, very long time because I have, as you can see, acrylic nails, and that, oh my God, it was just, I would like to say that I didn't, but I really spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to pin this little sucker on. Okay, so let's go through all of the different photos that I decided to take. So all of these photos were completely done in my house. Yes, I had some locations picked out, but you know, it didn't really work out today. So these were all done in my house, and you know, kind of with stuff that I had laying around the house. You know, and tried to make the most of what space I kind of already have here. So the first thing is literally, it's just a portrait. It was kind of I wanted to kind of just show off the outfit. Nothing really special with this photo at all. It is, I really wanted the evergreen backdrop, and that's kind of the only thing that I really bought for these photos specifically. And it really wasn't that, you know, expensive or anything like that. I just thought that the colors went really, really well together, and I kind of wanted just a straight shot, completely more so about the cosplay, about the outfit, about the look, and so that's what that shot was for. The next shot that I wanted to do was the shot of something to do with the umbrella. I wanted to be outside, and I wanted to have the umbrella kind of up and open or prominent in the picture. And yeah, I just really, really loved, and that's just in my backyard. I did have a nicer location picked out, but it didn't work out today. And when I looked at the forecast and saw that it was going to rain within like a half hour or whatever, I quickly went outside, took these photos so I could get these photos, and then ran back into the rest of them. But yeah, I really kind of, I really wanted my scary Poppins moment, you know what I mean? And that's what I got here. The next photo, which is probably going to look a little bit weird over here, should look very familiar to you. It is literally this setup. So when I was trying to decide of what setups that I wanted to do for these photos, I definitely had it in my mind that I needed to do some sort of like holiday photo. It's Doctor Who December. That's what we're celebrating right now. We're celebrating the holidays, all of this stuff. And I really kind of wanted something that, felt like it was, you know, reminiscent of the holidays, so to speak. And I was trying to think of all sorts of ideas. All sorts of ideas. I was going through like so many things. I was going through my Christmas decorations. I was like, oh, I have this, maybe I can set this up here or whatever. And then it dawned on me that I literally, in the corner of my office, because if you'd like to know, my editing desk is right over there. In the corner of my office, literally, I have a holiday setup. This has been set up, I feel like I can say this now. This has been set up in the corner of my office since June. That is when I started recording this stuff so that I could give you guys a Doctor Who December. And I literally think I was editing and I looked up one day and I was like, why don't I use that setup? It's literally right there. So this is that photo. And probably my favorite setup of all of the photos that I wanted to take while in my Missy outfit and Missy look was one that I did completely inspired by the Cybermen. This is the Death in Heaven look, so I kind of felt the need to have some sort of Cybermen inspired photo or whatever. I really wanted gray and silver vibes. I hung these like they're garlands I think that I've just had, and they kind of give a nice backdrop to something that might be just an ordinary walls to give a little something to the background. And then I just genuinely had a Cyberman. And, you know, the touch of the kind of silver gray rose was just something that I thought was absolutely perfect. And yeah, that is the last photo. Okay, guys, this has been a really exciting video, kind of a stressful video. There's a handful of videos throughout this Doctor Who December that are something that I really haven't ever done before, and kind of wanting to pull it off well and not, you know, mess it up and everything like that. And I don't know how good this video is going to come out. But please let me know if you did enjoy kind of my video basically becoming Missy. And if this is something that maybe you would like to see more of, you would like to see me do some other Doctor Who characters, there are definitely a few on the list that I think would be really, really great to do. But this was honestly just, I mean, it was a little stressful trying to come up with everything and find everything and everything like that, but I really, really loved doing this, and I love how I look right now. And I just think I'm just really impressed with it. And yes, I know, I cheated on the hair. I cheated. I didn't do it. I get it, but I think it came out really, really great nonetheless. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the look. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'll see you next time.